All right, I'm going to talk about something today here on, or tonight. It's tonight on Chef Sombrano, the channel. It's me, Chef Ron, ready to crash out. I'm just going to talk about something real quick. A pastry. It's known as a French pastry, very buttery, flaky, and I think you know what I'm talking about. The croissant. Some people call it crescent. Croissant is French. But actually, from what I understand, it's from Vienna, Austria. And I don't know, I guess the French took it over, made it their own. Um, in Vienna, it was called something else. Go look it up. I'm tired, man. Yeah, what kind of expert am I, right? No, go look it up. Go Google it. But do you like a croissant? I'm not trying to educate you on the history of croissant. That's not me. You want history? Go Google it. But I'm just gonna talk about a croissant, right? It's flaky. You can get it at all your supermarkets that have a bakery nowadays. A lot of times they bake it actually at the bakeries in your supermarket, but some supermarkets get it from like the chain, a supplier comes in frozen. But most Americans they don't give a crap, right? You know what I mean? You ask an average American person, do you know the origin of a croissant? Most Americans be like, yeah, man, I don't care. I don't care. All right? All right? Just give me a dozen of that shit. Give me a dozen of that shit because I got to go home. The wife is pissed off. You know, they just eat it, right? And you go to a fast food joint like a Wendy's or a Burger King, Jack in a Box. They got those crust sandwiches or those crescent breakfast, right? And it's loaded with GMO and preservatives, right? They put like sausage in there. Who knows if it's really pork sausage, right? It could be like roadkill. That's why it's so cheap. When you think about it, right? But if you got a good French bakery around, like a really good solid, maybe not even a French bakery, but a good bakery that does all kinds of good um uh exclusive type of pastries, not cheap stuff. Um you can get some good ones there. But I'm just telling you about the croissant, right? Buttery, flaky, and in fact I got a video. I'm gonna put it. So there's a few second video that I took, and just watch it. Just watch it, okay? As I talk, I'm gonna put it up there as I speak. So, what do you like to do with your croissant? Didn't sound good, right? But I mean, how do you like your croissants, right? Okay, let's say I don't know, maybe you bake your own. Do you bake your own croissants? Do you? Do you bake your own croissants? I don't know. And if you do bake your own croissants, man, you're a good baker because to make that like really perfect, it's like layered, right? That's why it's flaky. You got to get the butter, the flour, and all the ingredients and all that. So if you make your own, do you glaze it with like sugar or do you make sandwiches out of it? Do you fill it with like a filling, right? You make sandwiches out of your croissants or you just get it from the supermarket in the frozen food section or whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a croissant and you love it, flaky, buttery. I mean, the ones you get from Costco is good. It's huge. The ones that's from Costco, a lot of people buy them. Take it out of the refrigerator, cut them in half, put them in a pan with some butter, saute it a little bit, get it all crispy, right? And make it like a grilled cheese croissant. That works. But you know what? It's really good if you can make like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato croissant sandwich. Those things are killer. Or even like a pulled barbecue pork croissant sandwiches. Croissants make good sandwich bread, because it's rich, it's real buttery, right? Like you get some real good mayonnaise, I love mayonnaise, man. Mayonnaise is my favorite sauce. Well, one of them. I like sriracha, unagi sauce, but like mayonnaise is my favorite because it's just eggs, right? It's just basically eggs. That's why it's good. I mean, if you love eggs, then you're gonna love mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is like the best for sandwiches and salads. I mean, that's the base for a lot of salad dressings. You know, egg based sauces like mayonnaise, béarnaise sauces. Yeah, but if you get like a good real mayonnaise and you dress the croissant with it, and you can even just make a grilled cheese croissant sandwich with this some mayonnaise on inside. And you put the cheese, your favorite cheese, whatever it is, cheddar, Swiss, whatever, and grill it. Man, that's awesome. That's really good. But I wouldn't put mayonnaise on a sandwich with pork, especially pulled pork. There's a lot of oil. Putting mayonnaise on that is like just too much. It'd be too greasy. It'd be gross. You know what I mean? But so how do you like your croissants done? Whoa, oh, I don't have my selfie stick here, but that didn't sound good. Selfie stick. Who came up with that? Selfie stick. Stick selfie. I just got my phone. I'm trying to hold on. Yeah, this is just kind of like a casual video podcast, whatever. So the croissant is like I said, all the fast food joints got them. You got them at IHOP, and it's like a big seller in bakeries, right? How many times have you gone into a bakery, whether they bake that croissant or they got it from someplace else, right? But it's good quality, despite where it's made is good quality. And I buy it, you buy it too. How many times have you gone or just to the store, to the bread section, right? Sometimes it's sold in the bread section. You ask the guy, hey man, you guys got some more croissants in the back? And the guy's like, are you born yesterday, man? No, we sold out. Come back next Wednesday when the bread guy shows up. Nah, I'm telling you, croissants, you gotta love croissants, man. I mean, I've seen people, seriously, I live in Hawaii, right? We get one of our favorite sausage meats is spam. Spam, right? Spam, canned spam. And people make scrambled eggs and spam and they stick it in a toasted croissant. And here's the thing, locals in Hawaii, we love spam, we love soy sauce. And locals here in Hawaii, like me, we just love the sauce, mayonnaise. We love mayonnaise. Man, croissant, toasted, mayonnaise, scrambled eggs, and spam in there. Wow, man. That's a laxative. That's a laxative, folks. It's good. I mean, some coffee. You eat a sandwich like that, like a regular size croissant sandwich with egg spam, you'd be full. I mean, you got to go round and round and burn that stuff off later. But also, we love Portuguese sausage here in Hawaii. Portuguese sausage, we got different brands. But the Spanish call it chorizos. It's kind of like that, almost similar, depending, but similar. But we got different brands here in Hawaii, Portuguese sausage, and it's really good. Most of the people, or most of the producers of that, do pretty good, tasty Portuguese sausage. Usually, it's coming mild, or spicy, or extra spicy, or hot, depending on the company that makes it. What we usually do is we slice it up thin, put it in a wok, fry it up. You don't need oil because it's already oily, right? And you just layer, right? Well, you toast your croissant again, put some mayonnaise on there, or a lot, maybe a slice of cheese, right? Then you put your slices of Portuguese sausage on there, some sauteed onions, and two eggs. I like mine with the Portuguese sausage with over easy eggs or eggs basted so that when you eat it, the egg yolk just bursts. Oh man, and that thing just sinks into the croissant, and you already got like cheese on it or some mayonnaise. Man, that's like delicious stuff. So anyway, that's about the croissant. Just a little bit about the croissant, you know. Okay. So again, little history of the croissant. The French made it popular. That's what I read. I don't care. It's good. So the French made it popular, croissant. But it's from Austria actually. They kind of stole the idea from the Austrians in Vienna. Go look it up. I'm too tired, man. I'm getting old. I'm 62. You guys go look it up yourself. If I pique the interest of a croissant, yeah, okay. So go and Google it yourself or whatever. Go find out Wikipedia. I don't know. Just leave me alone. I'm just kind of like giving you some information on a croissant and how I like it and how the people here and how I like to make it. All right. All right. So Chef Ron here. It is the 14th of August, 2026. And I just want all of you to know that food is a blessing. So don't take it for granted. All right. If you have food and you got shelter, count your blessings. If you believe in God or not, just be thankful and don't worry about the small stuff, man. I tell you, right? There's a lot of people out there that don't have a lot, don't have much, and all they want is shelter and food to eat. Man, I tell you, if you got that shelter and food, your sustenance, and you got your health, it's fairly good. Life is good. So I'm telling you. Okay. So on my podcast here and Chefs and Brown podcast, we'll be doing some cooking later on. But it's just me like just riffing it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just me. Just a little word from Chef Rod. And later on we'll be doing some cooking. Seriously. And I got my heavy metal band coming out too. It'll be like a foodie heavy metal band. We'll be singing about food. I gotta get the people together first. That's what I gotta do, okay? Rock on, blessings, okay? And again, what's my favorite sauce? All right, that's right. You know my favorite sauce. And you got to watch how much of that you eat because that's kind of rich stuff, right? Yeah, so yeah, you know my sauce. So every time I do this podcast, you're going to know what Chef Ron's favorite sauce is, right? All right, rock on.